Hey guys, we are going to finish up 5th grade math week 1. So try to find the worksheet that looks like this. And that's what we're going to work on right now. I got a lot of things to do today. We're going to work on some 5th grade science, some 6th grade math, maybe some 6th grade science. We just have a lot to do. All right, so make sure you put your name on every single page. Okay, every single page. All right, we're going to start with question number 12. It was the worksheet that looks like this. And we're going to read it. Jonathan's new clothes cost a total of $253.50 before tax. What type of tax does Jonathan have to pay for his new clothes? This one, I'm just going to read you the answer choices, and you have to try to go back into your brain and remember what we talked about a little while back. And if you had Miss Mendoza, I drew a big poster that had all those things on it. So in F is income tax, G is property tax, H is payroll tax, and J is sales tax. Think about what the person is doing. He's buying clothes. Okay? All right, so we're going to go to assignment number 4. So I think it cut off when I print. So we're actually on assignment number 4 for week 1 for math. What factor pairs does the model represent? All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to count how many squares are shaded and how many are not. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares on the bottom. And out of those 10 squares, I have 4 that are shaded. Okay. I have a fan because my light is really bright in this room. I have super bright lights and they make it kind of warm. Then going vertical, my column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. So it's 10 by 10. So it is a 100 chart. It just looks different because usually we see it more as a square. This is more of a rectangle. So that means I have 40 squares that are shaded. So if I were to write that as a fraction, it would look like 40 over 100, right? I have 40 shaded out of 100. And I can even label it. Okay? So I have to look for the equivalent down here in the answer choices. So A is 4.00. That would mean I need to have 4 blocks. 4 100 blocks shaded. So that's wrong right off the bat. Okay, so I'm not even going to check the and because it's not right. So B is 4/10. Okay, 40 100ths, I can reduce that to 4/10. It's the same thing, it's equivalent. So far, that looks good. And then I need you to check the second part of answer B. You'll do the same thing for C and D. C is 4/100ths. And another number. And then D is 4/10 again and another number. So you need to check those, but we've got the basic information started for you, okay? So you just need to know how to write it. Remember, we got think, happy thoughts, and that's our tenths, hundredths, and thousands. Okay? Remember, think happy thoughts. Now remember, you can pause anytime if you need a copy. Pause anytime. All right, let's go on to number 2. Carlos earns $11 each week taking care of pets. Which of the following is the best estimate of how much money he will earn in 48 weeks taking care of pets? So I'm going to round my 11 to an easy number to work with, which would be 10, right? If I round my 11 to 10 and my 48, I can round to 50 because that's easier to work with than 48. If I do 50 times 10, I've got a number, and that should help you with your answer choices. So F is 1,000, G is 500, H 300, J 800. Okay, so round your 11 to 10 and round your 48 to 50. Make those compatible numbers that are easy to work with. Number 3, Sarah and Jen participated in the Frisbee toss on field day. Sarah threw the Frisbee 30.95 meters. Jen threw the Frisbee 39.31 meters. How much farther did Jen throw the Frisbee than Sarah? The only thing I'm going to do for you, I'm going to underline the question. I'm going to draw my grid. And then I want how much farther. How much farther tells me to do what? To subtract. So I'm going to do that on my paper. I'm going to draw my decimal points. I'm going to put a big O subtraction sign. And then from there, you will be able to figure it out. So the only thing I did was my grid, my button-down shirt, underlined my question, and circled my really important words. Don't forget, your numbers are right here. Okay, for now, you can just read. Go get a book and read. Okay. Find the book that we're going to use for your for that activity that we have to do. All right, number 4. In the number below, what is the place value of the underlying digit? Okay, so we need to know the place value. So we need to think of our units, or our baby might throw up, and then our Ole Taco Hot. And the underlying digit is in this place. We don't need to know about our decimal points or decimal places. So that should help you with your answer. We got baby might throw up, Ole Taco Hot, the 7. If I line that up with the decimal, it's right there. And then my answer choices are hundredths, thousands, and ones. Okay? Thought that was pretty easy. Number 5, Gus collects sports cards. He has 108 packages of cards. Each package contains 15 cards. How many sports cards does Gus have all together? All together means that we're going to add at some point, right? Okay. So all together does mean that we're going to, but we have an each package. Each package to me means I'm going to divide. Okay? All right. Or multiply. Each package. Sorry. Divide or multiply. I underline my question. My all together means I'm going to add. My each tells me I'm going to multiply or divide. So I have 108 packages of cards. Each contains 15 cards. So that means I'm going to look at my answer choices. You should be able to tell from your answer choices whether you're going to divide or you're going to multiply. Okay? So, I'm not going to help you out much more than that. I think you'll get it from there. Okay? Look at your answer choices and you'll be able to figure it out. All right, number 6. How is the number 300,780,439 written as a numeral? All right, so this is where you need to, you could do it on each answer choice, and I'm going to do that way because I think it's easier. I'm going to put my imaginary decimal. I'm going to break up where my commas are. I'm going to do my ugly tiger might bite, or baby might throw up. You see how I did that? I'm only going to do it with 1 because you guys will be able to do it for the rest. All right, and it's looking for a number that's 300 billion. So that means I have to have 300 in the billions place. And I can write the number right here. Baby might throw up. What it's telling me is I need to have 300 in the billions place. I need to have 780 in the thousands place. And then I have to have 439. So I just did my baby might throw up, and I wrote what my numbers should look like. What am I going to do in that M place, the millions? I need to fill that in with zeros, right? Then I need to compare my numbers over here and see which one matches what I do. Okay? Sometimes you have to take the time to do it. You cannot just look at it and guess. It's not going to come to you. Even I, which I love math and I'm kind of nerdy, I still have to write it down. Which decimal represents the model below? Okay, so mine happens to be split up onto 2 pages. So I have 4 100 blocks, I think. Or 2, I'm sorry, I have 2 100 blocks because it's broken. Mine is broken, I think. Okay, yes, I have 2 100 blocks. So one of them is completely shaded. One hole is completely shaded. So my answer choice has to have one hole plus something else. So right off the bat, that eliminates D. And then all I need to figure out is how many are shaded in the second one. That's it. So I'm going to leave that to you. Okay, number 8. Deborah went shopping at the mall. She bought a shirt for $15.45, a necklace for $13.98, and 2 pairs of socks for $2.99. She paid with a $50 bill. How much money did Deborah spend at the mall? They kind of tricked us on this. How much money did she spend at the mall? That means we're just going to add up what she bought. That $50 bill thing, we don't even need it. We don't even need it. They were trying to trick us. Okay? So I just underlined the question. I'm going to circle all my important information. The shirt was $15.45. The necklace was $13.98. And 2, I'm going to circle it, pair of socks for $2.99 each. Okay, so I circled or I boxed in my important numbers, circled that really important 2, boxed in how much the socks cost. So all I'm going to do is do my button-down shirt. I've got 4 items, right? I have a shirt, a necklace, and 2 pairs of socks. So that's 4 items. So I'm going to put 4 decimals, draw my line, and then another decimal for my answer. All right, so all I'm going to do is fill in. I'm just going to show you what I did. Use your graph paper for something to do it a little neater, and then match your answer. Sorry. Hope it's not anything. All right, so we're going to dissect the questions on the next one, draw pictures to give a visual, then solve the problem. Oh, this is like right up my alley. This is what I love to do. All right, so number 1, Jackson went to the mall with 2 $50 bills in his wallet. He purchased a t-shirt for $21.30 and 2 belts for $22.39. How much change did he receive? How much change? So it tells me I'm supposed to draw a picture. So I'm going to draw 2 of my $50 bills. All right. And how much money is that if I have 2 $50 bills? 50 plus 50 is 100. All right, I drew my 2 $50 bills. All right. And it equals 100. And I could put a dollar sign by it. And then I'm going to draw my t-shirt. Because I just love going extra on this, you know. Anything that I can draw because I'm such a good artist. T-shirt is $21.30. 2 belts. So I'm going to draw my 2 belts. And those are $22.39 each. Okay, so I did just what they told me. I drew my 2 $50 bills. That's how much he came to the mall with. He bought a t-shirt and 2 belts. Now you need to work it out. So obviously, I've got to add up all these items, right? And then subtract them from the money that he brought. That's going to be up to you to solve. All right, number 2. Franklin went to the store to buy some snacks. He bought a pickle for $1.29, 2 chocolate bars for $1.19 each, and a fruit juice for $1.75. How much does Franklin spend on the snacks? Seems like we've done this one before, but I don't know. Let's see. So I'm going to underline how much does Franklin spend on the snacks. That means I'm going to add everything. I'm going to draw my pickle. It's $1.29. 2 chocolate bars are $1.19 each. It does help if you draw pictures because then you don't forget anything. And then a fruit juice. I'm going to put a fruit juice like a juice box. $1.75. Alright, so all I did was exactly what they told me. I drew my pickle, my 2 candy bars, and my juice. So what am I going to do? Button down shirt, add them all up. Up to you to finish. Alright, number 3. Lisa has $20. She wants to buy a blouse for $15.95 and a belt for $8.99. How much will the items cost? Does it matter that she only has $20? No. So we're going to X out that because that's just extra information that we don't need. And we're going to draw the pictures. Draw a blouse. Okay, and that's $15.95. And then the belt that she wants is $8.99. So all I have to do is my button-down shirt and add it all up. Okay. Here we go. We got some more. All right, number 4. Jackie bought 5 cans of corn and 3 boxes of cereal. If she paid with a $20 bill, how much change should Jackie get? All right, so the only thing I need to worry about is drawing my $20 bill. I'm going to draw my $20 bill. I have to know that I have actually 2 cans of corn. I'm sorry, 5 cans of corn. So I'm going to draw 5 cans of corn. And they're not perfect. They don't need to be. 5 cans of corn. 3 boxes of cereal. And they didn't even buy any butter, so we didn't even need that. So now I have my pictures. I need to make sure that I'm adding all of those, not just one and one. 5 cans of corn, 3 boxes of cereal right here, and then I have to subtract it from the $20. Number 5, Pedro has $78.95 in his account. He deposited $42 he received for his birthday. How much money does Pedro now have in his savings account? Okay, so I'm going to do this one a little bit like a checking account. I'm going to draw a ledger. I'm going to put right here. So he starts out with $78.95. Then he deposits $42. And then I just need to know what my new total is. That's it. That's how we used to do it in the old days. We used to have a checkbook register and we'd write checks, and that's how we would keep track of everything. Now everything's online, so we don't have to do that. Okay. And that is it for Math Week 1. We are completely done. And Dyson's pretty excited about that. So, see if we can show him off. Say hello. And now I'm gonna get to work on some science, finish that up, and we'll get going. Talk to you later. Bye.